So, in closing, we have something really exciting to show you. The strategic vision of our board of directors is to develop a program of work that aligns to industry standards in chambers across the United States. As you know, chambers are a global brand for community growth and connection. You're no doubt exhausted from hearing me say it over the last 5 years, but at the chamber, we know our role in the community is to convene, facilitate, and network. For our businesses, we provide programs, services, and benefits, like the lifestyle health insurance. Please stop by the booth after. We provide forums to address important challenges. We will also be continuing our roundtables with Safe City and how you can be connected to that program and others. And we provide opportunities for economic growth, right? Because 83% of the business growth in this country comes from existing small businesses. Now, I don't know if you know this, but 35% of the chambers in the United States are engaged in economic development activities because business growth is a core function of the chamber. At our chamber, we're working to develop a range of resources to support retention, attraction, and expansion efforts for businesses in the South Sound region. The economic snapshot that is at your table today and funded in part by an economic development grant that we got from the state of Washington is one such example. We also recognize that destination management is an economic engine. It is nationally incorporated into the program of work at chambers across the country, 21% of whom include tourism. Here in the South Puget Sound, we're working on providing connections for this industry segment in our membership. So while the chamber does not have the charge of those two lines of work, businesses, especially those external, not in our community, look to the chamber for connection to that work. And they look primarily through the website, which has now been redesigned to better reflect our alignment to industry standards and the very cool and groovy energy that is the hallmark of our membership. You can see it there today. I want to thank Chris Levitt for that fabulous photo, and you can see some of the members there, and someone actually is adjusting Bob Regner's tie. He managed to capture that. So this is a little soft launch, and we're working out kinks, and we'll be adding photos as we go and content updates along the way. But all the portals will work the same way as they always have: registration, calendar. But there's some new features: business news, how the member calendar works. We're now recognizing new and the renewing members. So you can join Rachel for member orientation on May 30 to explore how to make these chamber tools work to grow your business. So, economic development. Job postings are one of your member benefits, and our Certificate of Origin program supports the exporters that are reaching the global marketplace, not just in the state of Washington, also California, Idaho, and Oregon. So it doesn't matter where you're located, it matters where you want to do business and who has the program that'll help you grow. And we have it at the Federal Way Chamber. So you know we love data. We're going to be looking at this overview of stats, and we'll be updating them quarterly. And as part of our economic development grant, we're taking a look at the focus industries that have been identified by the state of Washington, and we're compiling the data on how Federal Way compares. Next, we're going to compare how Federal Way looks within the state lens and then the regional corridor. This will give us data. This will tell us how we grow the business. This will tell us where the holes are. This is telling us where the connections can be made and what kind of industries to bring here. We don't have to invent the wheel. We just got to ride the draft of everything that's going on around us, because we are the heartbeat of the South Sound. So for visitation, we've structured that so that this section of the site, visitors to the area, whether they be business or leisure, and we have a lot of business travelers as we do leisure, they can find what they're looking for more effectively, more efficiently. Food, lodging, shopping, and of course our venues. We also tie it back to our directory, because when you're visiting here, you're doing all of those standard tourism things, right? But you might break a nail, you might get a flat tire, you might need your hair done. So we want to connect to the businesses across our base, not just the ones that are tied to the hospitality industry. Again, This is national standard stuff. And we have opportunities where you can highlight your business with a marketing program at the Chamber of Commerce. So all this and more, there's more stuff to come. Next month I'm going to roll out another thing on the economic development site that's very, very exciting. So you're going to be seeing this and some other publications coming your way over the next several months. I want to thank Chris Levitt for helping us with the photography. Chris, you can do a princess wave now. And ladies and gentlemen, Lorraine Rushing from our marketing director has been working 24/7, still delivering all the things you're seeing at your table and redesigning this whole site. So let's give it up for Lorraine. She hates that, but we love her. So, on our homepage, you can see now better the work that your chamber does on your behalf in this redesign. Yellow, right? For membership. Because the sun rises and sets on you, the business leaders of this community. Blue, for the calm and steady welcoming pulse of all Federal Way has to offer. Green, for, well, economic prosperity. And red. Red for passion. Red for chamberness. Someone asked me about chamberness. What does that even mean, Rebecca? What, like I make up words? But you know what? I can tell you what that means. And every person in this room can tell you what that means. It means that when you are looking for the path to business success, all you ever have to do, and please let me hear it, is take the Federal Way. That's right. So thank you all for coming.